Back, everybody. Today is February the 11th, 2021, and this is going to be your read, an excerpt from chapter 11 for Duppy, You Reap What You Sow, a novel by Ronald Haynie. I'll also be reading live for Instagram, so I humbly ask that you bear with me as I multitask. Yeah, I said in a few videos earlier, I think women are so much better at multitasking. Yep. By the way, to show you in another video earlier, I said that you may be dyslexic or something like that. You know, I'm always talking mess. Anyway, it's not dyslexic for you great YouTubers. Okay. This is going to be out of chapter 11. I don't know if you, it's kind of way up there in the screen there. Chapter 11 out of the book. Sure. So now it's time for IG as well. Yikes. Just give me 1 sec. Then we're going to get right into it. Instagram Live too as well. And you get to see me don the new helpers. Hey, Instagram, IG Live, YouTube Live, IG Live. This is coming again. Chapter 11 out of this. Chapter 11 out of Duppy, You Reap What You Sow, a novel by yours truly. Let's make it happen, people. Okay? Right about now, I got to do this. Right about now, I got to do this for you so the read can be proper. Chapter 11 goes like this from pages 270 to 277. Here we go. He stood on the edge of an abandoned loading point alongside the Harlem River Drive. After smoking the afternoon away, a few hours had passed since he cashed his grandfather's check and sold the senior's walker for crack. Behind him, cars raced in the night sounding like the Indianapolis 500, while sewer rats ran around fighting like alley cats nearby. It's getting kind of cold out here. Damn shit. It's like January or February more than October or November, Dwayne thought, shivering, staring at the lit skyline of the Bronx across the river. Wishing for at least a cigarette, he covered his head with the hood on his sweatshirt, concealing a matted forest of hair that hadn't been braided for months. He wore a pair of corroded military trousers with an old pair of spot-built sneakers, which were the last of his clothes. Everything had been sold for his girlfriend, crack. The cargo pockets of his trousers were filled with some of the memoirs his grandfather had once kept hidden. He gazed into the murky yet tranquil currents of the Harlem River, keeping balance with the bloody bat he used to kill his once beloved general. He moved to a more lighted area and opened his pockets, and in seconds his heart beat faster, seeing new pictures of Gwenny. The pain of an absent mother he would never see arose again. While he removed some baby shoes labeled with his name, sniffing their nostalgic scent, he pulled out Maddie's obituary and started to read, reminiscing automatically. Grandma Maddie, what's the matter? Baby Al, promise me you ain't gonna fight and get in trouble. Promise Grandma you ain't gonna cut up in school. I promise. Oh, shit. I gotta get to a spot over here. Word up. It's a spot over here. I gotta get to it. Where's that spot over here? East side. Dwayne wondered, eyes burning with tears, yearning for fresh crack. He looked at Maddie for the last time and dropped her obituary. The paper twirled and tumbled with the wind along the dock. eventually landing in the river. One last document to look at, he fiddled inside his pocket and came out with Gwynnie's obituary, reading it thoroughly. He read it twice more, hanging on to every tragic word. She leaves to mourn one son. One son. One son. One son. Dwayne repeated, seething. He flung the bat into the river. One fucking crackhead son. One goddamn crackhead son. A fucking crackhead son who killed her. He yelled, clutching his mother's obituary. He felt inside his pockets for cash, the routine. The money had been decent, but the checks would soon end. The social service agency had been trying to contact Al for months, so he would have to finish his mission immediately. Remaining emotional, Dwayne kicked empty beer cans and bottles, dodging dog manure, heading towards the closest available crack spot. She leaves the mourn a death. One fucking crackhead. A fucking crackhead who killed her. I killed my mom. Shit. I ain't shit. I ain't nothing but a motherfucking crackhead. I ain't nothing but a crackhead. Dwayne cried. That doggone Mayor Koch need to do something, child. These homeless bums is on the rise and they getting younger and younger too. Two women dressed in church attire walked past Dwayne while he lay in front of a dilapidated building the next morning. Sunlight and their critical female voices awakening him. I wonder what time it is. He thought, standing up, urinating in the doorway. I gotta get back to the crib. Shit. I got business to take care of. I got to get that insurance on Pappy so I can get my loot. Damn, I can't wait. He headed home, sneezing incessantly. The neighborhood was the same as usual on a Sunday. Churchgoers passing through the streets while its inhabitants held court up and down the various blocks. Yo, baby Al. You come here, man. I got to talk to you. Come here, man. I got to talk to your brother, Floyd yelled. Floyd yelled to Dwayne while he crossed Lenox Avenue. Floyd held posts these days on the corner of Lenox and 117th, begging for money and cigarettes. Yo, baby Al. Yo, hold up. Come here. You suck my dick. Get a life. I ain't got shit to give you. I'm ahead now just like you, nigga. Dwayne responded without turning back. I need a stove, man. Oh, you know what? Fuck you too, baby Al. Say, bro. But can you spare some change? Floyd began asking the Lenox Avenue passerby. Dwayne was a few footsteps away from his building when he quickly dodged in front of a parked van after noticing Patrick and his cousin Carlton. The guys quickly emerged from his building on the opposite side of the street and were looking upset, like they were bickering. Carlton was the angrier of the two, screaming at the top of his lungs. They stormed towards Lenox Avenue. When the coast was clear after they walked past, Dwayne came out from behind the van and watched the guys cross the street and turn the corner at Lenox. Damn! Patrick knows! Shit! His cousins must have dropped down that I was up in the crib. Shit! That nigga Patrick knows. Damn! Dwayne was deeply saddened knowing that his best friend knew the truth about him stealing from his house. After the pipe gave its reminding yelp, he didn't have time to think about Patrick, his cousins, grandmother, or any of the Livingston family that he hurt. Off he headed for the apartment, needing to smoke. The next morning, after sucking the glass pipe all night, Dwayne dressed himself in one of Al's church suits that had been salvaged. Today was the day he needed to be presentable to apply for his insurance policy. He stared at his reflection in the bathroom mirror. I need a cut bad, he said, trying to run a comb through his hair. Shaking his head, he exited the bathroom and limped up the hallway, talking to himself while checking his pockets. Damn, I'm broke already. I couldn't have smoked that much. I gotta hurry up and get that insurance. If I start robbing niggas again, I might get caught this time. I'll be on the island just like that nigga Ezo. Al lay on his back next to General, his lifeless forearm across the dead dog. Dwayne limped over and kicked him in the thigh. He bounced back, still hanging on. Hey, how you turn over like that? Why you not dead yet? No answer from Al as he only returned a stare. Oh, shit. Maybe he is dead. Now I can get that bread even quicker. The feasting flies buzzing about and the pungent stench from General's body put Dwayne in the mood for some breakfast crack, while Al still parted his dry mouth to speak. Dwayne stopped moving about to read his dying grandfather's lips. Al repeated with no voice. You reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. Dwayne exhaled a hiss and left the living room. The overcast afternoon was on the edge of a light drizzle with scattered showers in the forecast. At the barber shop around the corner and a few blocks up, Billy Harton yelled at one of his barbers At the barber shop around the corner and a few blocks up, Billy Harton yelled at one of his barbers the moment he reported for work. He pointed to a sperm-filled condom on the floor of his office, while his employee, Michael Mertz, tried not to grin. The bell sounded, followed by the buzzer indicating a new customer. Look, go to work, Mike. Y'all got one more time for me to come in here and find mess like this. Yeah, I found it this morning, damn it. You young cats too damn sloppy when it comes to a piece of ass. Clean up your mess. One more time and somebody out the door. The word is discreet when you gotta have it. Like that chick in that new movie. Now get out of here. Michael exited the back of the shop, laughing to himself. Damn, that stupid nigga Tay-Tay always leaves his Trojans around, he thought, recalling the on-site tryst of the previous evening. Dwayne was about to sit down when he noticed Michael enter the room. Oh, D, what up, huh? Michael said, holding out his hand for a five. Yo, Mike, it's been a while, man, replied Dwayne, hugging Michael quickly. Yo, I didn't think you was cutting. You where Tay-Tay? School. Yo, get in the chair, man. You definitely need a cut right about now. Michael had heard a rumor that Dwayne and his dog were crackheads, and he had lost everything he owned by simply being greedy. After seeing him, he knew the rumors were true. Dwayne looked a sight, wearing a giant rusty brown suit with stains, with a light blue tie, soiled, dingy white shirt, and construction boots. This was a far cry from the brassy brother he knew who co-ruled Harlem with the Jamaicans from 120th Street, dealing with loads of women, eating, doing, and wearing the finest of everything. He even smelled like a basehead. Yo, can't believe this nigga wants a cut, Michael thought sarcastically. He said, all right, homeboy, what you need? The two young men gazed in the long barbershop mirror, greeted with the reflections of themselves and other men being groomed by two middle-aged barbers and an elder barber exiting his office into the 5-chair salon equipped with a television and music. You give me a baldy, huh? Fuck it, that's what I want, a baldy, Dwayne stated happily. What? How you want it? Michael asked incredulously. It's getting cold out. It's getting cold now. You sure? You'll just cut it off, Black. I ain't got all day. I'm already running late. I got business to take care of, man. Minutes hummed and buzzed by, and piles of Dwayne's unkempt thick hair fell to the floor while the young men talked, with occasional glances to the 7th Avenue traffic and passerby. Yo, you seen Ezo, man? Michael asked. Nah, answered Dwayne. Word? I heard he got out. Yo, when he get out? He shot some dudes up drinking Cisco uptown and boogie down, right? In Forest Projects, right? I don't know, huh? Yo, that's what I heard. I heard they be messing with that liquid crack. Eric is back home in Foster. That's what I heard. Yo, hey, I seen Arthur, kid. Where? At Grant's tomb. Yo, he got a dope ride, man. He came through 14th over the summer. Yeah? Yo, I heard he doing music now. He rhyming. Yo, I heard he be hanging with Houdini and stupid Brooklyn heads. The Disco 3. You know they changed their name to the Fat Boys now, right? Divine Sounds, all them niggas. He even opening up shows for the Treacherous 3. From Uptown, Dead Man Hill, Arthur be up there? I heard they not together no more. Oh, word up. Yo, Kumo D is dropping joints for herself now. Since last year, I heard. Yo, Arthur said he know all them older Uptown cats too. Sugar Hill, Kaz and Cold Crush, Curtis Blow, and crazy other MCs. He be with them new dudes, Ultramagnetic too. Man, I remember Arthur used to be softer than baby shit. Remember? Said he's about to be signed to a deal with Tommy Boy. And his name is Boogie Art. Like, yo, this I gotta see. Half of Dwayne's head was shaved totally bald, while at the same time, Patrick and his two angry cousins, Grant and Carlton, stormed down the uptown side of 7th Avenue. Their destination, 117th Street again. Mission, to kill Dwayne. Reason, for stealing their grandmother's keys and money. Also for stealing Ivy's wedding band given from her deceased husband. Grant and Carlton preyed on Dwayne's blood, and the misty light rain made them angrier. Patrick was really frustrated. After hearing about what Dwayne did at the house, he was also annoyed. Like the rest of his family, at himself first for not realizing sooner that Dwayne was a crack abuser. Second, at Dwayne for pulling the crazy stunts he did. He understood his cousin's pain and anguish. To steal from someone was uncalled for, and Patrick hated thieves. To steal from his grandmother Una was definitely the last straw. But the frustrating part, Dwayne was still a childhood friend. Dwayne prevented Patrick from blowing his own brains out after the Livingston massacre. With his forgiving heart, Patrick, stressing to be a man of God, felt Dwayne deserved another chance. The aggressive threesome crossed 119th Street, coming closer to Billy Horton's establishment. They trooped on, not knowing that their stealing foe was nearby. Grant was strapped with a .380 semi-automatic pistol in his belt. Carlton carried a nickel-plated 9mm. Patrick had to act quickly, wanting to offer everyone an alternative. He immediately thought of his girlfriend, Michelle. She mentioned to him once that she had a cousin who worked as a drug counselor in the South Bronx. She described her cousin as a big shot in the program, recently graduating from Grambling State University in Louisiana and Hunter College in New York City with high degrees. Patrick hoped that Michelle's cousin could possibly hook Dwayne up into a crack program that could cure him. More murder was not the answer. Yo, wait, I have an idea, man. You don't have to kill him. Wait, nah. Patrick yelled, stopping by a payphone. Come na, preacher man. Come na, yelled Carlton, while Grant had stopped walking, kissing his teeth. Look, Let me call my girl's cousin. Carlton and Grant looked at each other, throwing up their hands in disgust while Patrick pleaded, "Yo, come to man!" yelled Grant. And after Dwayne had kicked him in the ribs, his intent was to slaughter. That's the end of the excerpt from chapter 11 from February 11th, 2021, brothers and sisters on IG, and out there in YouTube, again, from chapter 11, Every Day is Black History 2021, going forward, Every Day is Black History worldwide. And not only that, again, it was a pleasure to read to you and you on YouTube and on Instagram from my novel, Duppy, You Reap What You Sow, a novel by Ronald Haynie. How to get the book will be in the description box, just like the other videos. You can follow the same instructions. Again, CASHAPP 25, RONNBYLLZE with the $ in front. Again, all right, attention, CASHAPP via CASHAPP, $ Romeo, Oscar, November, Bravo, Yankee, Lima, Zulu, Echo via CASHAPP. And remember to put your full, complete address in the notes so you can get your autographed copy from yours truly. And there's other ways to get the book as well. You know, there's a link in the description box that you can type in on Instagram and that you can follow on YouTube. Until we meet again, the Almighty spares my life tomorrow for February the 12th. I'll read to you from chapter 12. Make my own Black history, read from my own novel for you. I hope you all buy the book, and thanks to everyone who's bought the book so far and who's given me an honest Amazon review. Thank you so very, very, very much. See you all out there in YouTube land. And as far as IG go, you already